Us, Amanda Crawford. Amanda is Senior Director of Development at Palmer Home for Children. At Palmer Home at Palmer Home or at Palmer Home is the website or the Twitter. Coming to us live from her executive studios, her vehicle. Amanda,
That's right,
good morning.
Paul.
How are you?
I spent a lot of time here. Good morning. How are you?
Isn't it amazing, the technology today? We can go anywhere in the world with a remote studio, and yours is in your vehicle, so that's pretty darn good. And the quality and the sound is better in a vehicle than anywhere else.
Well, I thought about trying to take this call from my home this morning as I was preparing for my day, and
Yeah,
there were just too many distractions there. So between, my husband and my kids and the dog, so it's easier to
this
just
is a
get in the
perfect
car.
place. Okay, it's that time of the year. You know, there are children out there. The annual event that we do, I got to tell you, the most difficult thing of that, Amanda, is trying to bring words into meanings what you people see and do every single day. And the good news of that is more people are getting that because we've just about exceeded our expectations every single year there. But tell us a little bit of how people can help give during the holidays. If they've been blessed and want to, they want to give to some place, this is a perfect place to do that.
Yeah, well, first of all, Paul, thank you so much for all that you and the team at
Mm-hmm.
SuperTalk do to support Palmer Home. Our radiothon is a critical event that helps support us throughout the year in so many
Yeah.
different ways, not just financially, but helping us, share our mission and our work with so many different people. But you're right. The Christmas season is upon us, and it's always an incredibly busy time of year for Palmer Home for a lot of different reasons. Our house parents are busy, just like all our families
Mm-hmm.
are, putting up decorations and holiday meals and Christmas programs at school and things like that are going on with our kids. But it's a great way for people to be involved with us. And through supporting what our house parents and our children's services team get to do every day. And so that can be done in a lot of different ways, either supporting us financially, whether it's saying, hey, I want to help provide Christmas for the children that are on campus, and people can do that by making gifts to Palmer Home.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you feel something special on your heart and you say, hey, I want to provide a meal for all of your cottages or for your transitional students, and helping us with things like that. It's just all about the holiday spirit and giving and supporting people that just need a little extra help
Yeah.
here and there and along the way. And so there's a lot of different ways that people can do that.
Well, we always say this, but no donation is too small because we put a lot of those small donations together, and that's how we got our. We had some nice ones, don't get me wrong, and we are certainly thankful, but you couldn't have the big ones without the little ones to get where we get every single year. And I think that plays itself out all year, too. Where, if you have a few dollars and you want to give it, or if somebody passes away and you want to you want to remember them, not with flowers, but to give a gift to the Palmer home, it's always certainly appreciated.
Paul, you're exactly right. And every gift is significant for their giver.
Mm-hmm.
What's significant for me may not be significant for someone else. And when you look at the grand scheme of things and what it costs for us to be able to provide the services that we provide every
Yeah.
year, some of that comes at $5 a time, $1 million here, $500,000 there. We just never know how we're going to be blessed each year. And, we're thankful for each and every gift because each and every gift has meaning and impact for each child that we get to serve each year.
Amanda, anything new going on? What's the buildings look like? Any reports since we were there last?
Yeah, so campus has changed quite a bit since you
Yeah.
guys were there. We've got a project that is underway on our campus in Hernando right now to construct a wellness center.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise the next time that you guys pull into campus there outside of Hernando, you will be quite excited about what we've got going on there. And so it's about an $8 million project. And you talk about funding, we've had gifts come in from $5 to $750,000 to help support that.
Yeah.
But this facility will really kind of serve as an anchor there on campus. We'll have some classroom space and some office space there for our team that works with our children in care. And so, a lot of times we need kind of some private areas for our counseling team to work with our children and our young people. And so we'll finally be
Yeah.
able to offer that there. A swimming pool, the kids are really excited about that. A gymnasium, we don't really have anywhere indoors for the children. The campus is a beautiful place. We've got a lake outside and lots of activities for outside, but in the dead heat of Mississippi, it's hard to stand outside all day long
Yeah.
and play soccer. So
What
we're excited about that project too.
Amanda Crawford is joining me. What people need to know about this, Amanda, is that, and how long has the Palmer home been around?
Oh gosh, since 1895, we
So-
opened our doors, and so over
100
125
years.
years.
Oh, 125 years. So what people need to know that 125 years from now, that building's going to be used, and it's going to be part of the growing and taking care of these kids. One of the things, as you said earlier, when there was counseling needed, or there was some outside, you could either go outside under a tree, but sooner or later, since everything was concentrated in Hernando campus with some area to expand, this just needed to happen. And God bless some people's hearts, and it's happening. So thankful for that. But it was the natural progression and growth of the school.
Yeah, that's right. When we made the decision to transition our Columbus campus to consolidate that there with our Hernando campus, we lost some of that. And so, our board made a decision several years ago to go ahead and make the commitment to invest in this and, really put our roots down there in Hernando with that. And having this extra facility will help us to continue to be able to do some of those things that really are part of Palmer Home's origin that we've needed that extra space for.
Yeah. How are you as far as parents there right now?
Well, it's interesting you asked that, Paul. We're always looking for people that are like-minded with our mission and are looking for opportunities to be able to serve places like Palmer Home. Right now, we're actively recruiting for house parents, for foster families, for people that just want to be able to serve in some capacity. I know we had a set of house parents that made the difficult decision to leave us recently, so we do have some vacancies there. And, that's another way that people can support Palmer Home.
Yeah.
If you feel led to serve in that way, then please reach out to us. We're always looking for people to help fill in those spots. And, when you're talking about soccer practice and football practice and cheerleading and, for 30, 40-something kids, it takes a lot of people to make that happen.
Yeah, you got to be committed. You absolutely. And we met some on our visits there. Met some of the most committed and wonderful people who are just full of God's love. I mean, they undertake that, and you can see that beam coming out of them, and God bless them for that. Tax deductible, don't forget about that. If you're making some year-end decisions on that, tax credits available to public and businesses. So please give Amanda a call. You can find all of her information. I guess your number's also on the internet, on the webpage.
Yeah, sure. So I just would encourage people to visit our website. It's palmerhome.org. And, if you can't find what you need there, then reach out to us, certainly. But that's the best place for you to get started.
Amanda, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. And we thank you so very much. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you, Paul. Merry Christmas to you.